Hey guys, it's Clarissa, also known as the Bunny Simmer, and I have had an absolutely crazy day. I had 6 meetings for work, and then I also had to take my dad to a doctor's appointment, and I wrote down the address wrong. I have dyslexia, so sometimes that happens. And so I accidentally went to the wrong place, and then the GPS sent me to the wrong place, and so I drove all over the city today trying to get where we needed to go. But we made it eventually, and now I'm home and all I wanted to do was to build. So that is the plan for today. So what we're doing is changing up Crick Cabana. If you don't know, Crick Cabana is a base game starter house that's located in Willow Creek. And for me, it's kind of a nostalgic house. It was the first one that I ever had a sim move into when I started playing The Sims 4. So today I was like, you know what? Let's give it a facelift. So my goal was one, to change the floor plan. If you don't know, if you can see right there, the main bedroom for this house is actually open to the entire living space, and it was also pretty much the same size as the dining room, living room, and kitchen all put together. So I thought that it would be cool to kind of update the floor plan to give more room in the main living space, close off the master bedroom or main bedroom, add in a back door, which I know isn't necessary for gameplay, but I think it makes the house more realistic. And then try to maybe upgrade some of the items, like add more things in the children's room, which originally only had a bed and a dresser, maybe get in a computer, some things like that, that I think would help with the gameplay side of things. So that's what I did. The bathroom here is pretty much the same. I figured it was functional, not the best, but things that you could definitely upgrade as your sim earns some money. But I really wanted to concentrate in making things like the living space a little better and to add more skill building opportunities, especially for children. Like I said, the original house didn't have a single toy in it or anything like that. So I did add Blarfy and a toy box into this small room. That's actually what looks like the bedside table in there, which I think will help because that will give you the communication skill and the imagination skill. And then I move on to the master bedroom, which is, I would say, the room that did get downgraded the most. There was just no reason for it to be that large. Absolutely no reason when I could give more space to creating a bigger living room or something like that. So it has the same bed and dresser. I do add 2 bedside tables, which weren't in there. And then the only other thing I think that was in the bedroom originally was a bookshelf, which I move out to the main living space. And where I could in this house, I did reuse items that were in the original build just to save money. If you didn't know, as soon as you go into live mode or live mode or whichever, what do you guys call it? I started off calling it live mode until I heard somebody else say it, and then they said live mode, and I was like, oh, that is probably what it's supposed to be. That makes more sense. So now I just call it both because I'm not sure. Anyway, that was a big tangent. Items depreciate in value as soon as you go into the gameplay mode. And so I tried to keep as many of the original items as possible just to help save our Sims some money. So I did get rid of the original counters. They were that gray, cheapest option. I thought the wood tones help brighten up the space, especially with the white countertops. I add a couch, which wasn't originally in the build. There was only a love seat, and I do get a computer in here, which I will take as a victory. Computers are so important to gameplay. So many careers require them, like the writing career, the comedy career, because you have to write jokes or create routines. So I just think it's really important to have. You can always visit the library, but I don't know. I just prefer having one on my lot. So that is what I did. Here I'm just adding the world's tiniest little porch for the side door. If you notice there, I also deleted the underside of the stairs just to save some money. And then add terrain paint. Like there's just this little graveled area or whatnot for the trash can to live out the back door. I also like that the back door is right there because it takes you directly to the fishing spot that's next to the house. So I thought that was kind of cute. So here I am just finishing up the build, guys. It's a really short one today with some terrain paint. I'm also going to add in a couple of bushes, but that's the house. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you think it's an improvement from the original build. As always, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to download the build, it can be found under my gallery ID, which is bunnesimmer, just like my YouTube name. So I hope you enjoy the screenshots, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!